So we went to Blink and Observe Point with three main business goals in mind, and I'm sure a lot of you likely have very similar company goals to these. So I'm going to talk through each of these goals and those specific examples that were in that last slide, how they contributed towards each of these three company goals. So the first one I'm going to talk through um, is improving our customer experience. This is one, if not the main goal of ours at Room and Board here. Customer experience is such a core piece of our company and how we grow and maintain customers. And we really strive to provide the best customer experience for every single interaction, both online and offline. So a few ways that we were able to utilize Blink and Observe Point to take steps in achieving that goal. The first one is expanding our use of QR codes. I would say this was one of the kind of initial things that we wanted to do that drew us towards Blink specifically. We have a lot of customers that use both our online website and also in store or other offline touch points before making a purchase. It's a pretty big purchase for a lot of individuals. So they're interacting with the brand in a lot of different touch points there. And we're continuously trying to find ways to make that transition as seamless as possible. So we did that by expanding our use of QR codes. We added them to direct mail pieces and print catalogs. We added them to in-store signage. We're adding them to product tags and also store samples to really create that seamless physical to digital experience. I included an example here of one of our in-store signage pieces for our Adrian vanity here. So you can see we have an image. We place this next to the in-store sample of this piece. We have all the examples of the configurations that they can build with it. And then we have a QR code in the top right corner. And this really allows individuals who are looking at the physical item in the store to be able to, if they are going to leave, they can add it to their cart or they can pull up the web page to that example collection and either learn more about the materials and the makeup of the product, where it came from, if they want to mess with any different configurations to set it up to what fits their home best. This is a great way for them to do that and to extend it to their home as well. The other thing that this QR code in our in-store signage, what it allowed us to do was to gather information that was previously unavailable. And by that, I mean, a lot of individuals who go into our store work with a design associate, and we can get a lot of information with them, obviously get their email address, all of that, and then the design associate collects what they're interested in, can build the cart from them. But for independent shoppers who are not working with a design associate, that was a bit of a gap for us. So these QR codes allowed us to gather that similar type of information from independent shoppers who do not work with a design associate, what types of products they're interested in. We can track if a user goes from one store to another and then ends up making a purchase. And then also we can, by getting them on our website directly from that in-store visit, we can get them into our retargeting pool for digital ads, which is another really great add-on for including these in some of our offline touchpoints. Another piece with these QR codes, which was a big sell for us, was the durability and control of Blink's QR codes in our printed materials, such as our catalogs and our direct mail. In the control specifically is one thing that really stuck out to us, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in this next bullet. So the second piece that helped us improve our customer experience is eliminating broken links. I'm sure a lot of you have had experience with this. I've been in the digital world for about 10 years. I've had to deal with broken links that entire time. And before utilizing Blink, we found and Observe Point, we found that there was a significant amount of ads that we were running that had at least one link that led to a 404 page. We update our ad creative on a monthly basis, but if an ad's performing really well, it could be live for up to 2+ years. And as you all know, if any of you have an e-commerce website, things rotate out pretty consistently. We have new product that comes in, old product gets discontinued. We have editorial landing pages that get retired. And so in order to track 404 pages on hundreds of ads that we're running across a lot of different platforms gets very difficult. And that is obviously not a great experience if we're leading one of our ads or offline experiences to a 404 page. So with BL.INK and ObservePoint, we were able to completely eliminate all of the active ads that we had running, sending users to broken links, and then also set up a process to fix future broken links as soon as possible. The other piece that is really useful is within BL.INK, we're able to assign broken links to a link owner, and really we're able to spread out the work based on if it's a broken link in an email, we have that team fix that to what the correct destination should be. Our paid digital ads go to me, and we're able to really spread out the work and make sure that it gets updated and it doesn't all fall on one individual. Not only are we able to identify and fix broken links, but we also have the ability to change destinations on the back end using BL.INK. And this was a really big selling point for us. And really what drew us to that QR code piece as well. It's obviously helpful for digital ads where we don't have to create all new landing pages and necessarily new ads to get created if a landing page is broken. We can just fix it on the back end, but it's really big for updating landing destinations after an email or a direct mail piece is sent, or if a store sign is printed and a landing destination changes. We don't have to reprint that signage, which obviously costs time and money. We're able to just make that change on the back end, which has been extremely helpful, both time savings and money savings. And then the other piece is removing unnecessary redirects. While it's not necessarily as impactful as eliminating broken links, removing unnecessary redirects helps us get the customer one step closer to the intended destination with a lower chance of any web loading errors that happens in between. So again, it just improves that user experience from when you click on an ad or scan a QR code to get you directly to that destination that is intended so they can continue shopping or learning more about the product.